Welcome to Truth Report, the show that pulls back the curtain on the hidden systems shaping our lives. Tonight, we delve into the shadows of technology, where the lines between innovation and intrusion blur, and personal triumphs can inadvertently expose vulnerabilities.
We often celebrate medical breakthroughs, marveling at how science can restore what was lost. But what happens when the very technology designed to heal also becomes a conduit for unprecedented data collection, turning our most intimate vulnerabilities into commodities or, worse, tools for control?
From the halls of advanced rehabilitation to the sprawling data centers, we're tracking a disturbing pattern. The promise of a better life, amplified by technological marvels, comes with an unseen cost, the potential for a new era of pervasive surveillance.
Tonight, we'll unpack a story of hope and resilience, a dancer's incredible journey back from paralysis in Hong Kong. But beneath the inspiring headlines, we'll ask the uncomfortable questions about the digital footprints left behind by cutting-edge medical devices and who ultimately benefits from this intimate data.
Join us as we connect the dots, exposing how individual recovery can be intertwined with the broader machinery of data extraction and state oversight, revealing the true cost of progress in a world where privacy is increasingly under siege. Our top story tonight brings us to Hong Kong, where a glimmer of hope has emerged for Mo Lee Kain, the dancer paralyzed during that horrific concert accident involving boy band Mirror over 3 years ago. According to the South China Morning Post, Lee has achieved a small but precious breakthrough in his rehabilitation.
This is truly a heartening development for Mo Lee and his family, who have endured immense hardship. The report details how he has regained some mobility in his right arm and even sensation when responding to nature's call, a significant step forward that many might have deemed impossible just a few years ago.
The SCMP article specifically highlights that this progress was made with the help of technology and his religious beliefs. While faith undoubtedly plays a crucial role in such long-term recovery, it's that mention of technology that immediately raises our investigative antennae here at Truth Report.
Indeed, Alex. Technology is a broad term. In the context of advanced paralysis rehabilitation, it could encompass anything from sophisticated exoskeletons and brain-computer interfaces to highly sensitive biometric sensors and AI-driven feedback systems. Each of these carries profound implications beyond just physical recovery.
Precisely. We need to ask, what specific technologies are being utilized here? Are we talking about devices that monitor neural activity, muscle response, or even vital signs in real time? And if so, who is collecting this incredibly intimate, highly sensitive health data?
This isn't just about anonymized research data. This is about a high-profile individual, Mo Lee, generating continuous streams of personal physiological and neurological information. Every twitch, every improved sensation, every bodily function could potentially be recorded and analyzed.
Think about the sheer volume and granularity of data involved. A patient's rehabilitation journey, especially one involving cutting-edge tech, creates a digital portrait of their deepest physical vulnerabilities and improvements. This is far more personal than a health app tracking your steps.
And in a jurisdiction like Hong Kong, operating under Beijing's increasing influence, the handling of such data takes on an added layer of scrutiny. Health data, combined with identity, could offer an unprecedented window into a citizen's physical capabilities and even their psychological state over time.
Who benefits from this data? On the surface, Mo Lee, his medical team, and the developers of the technology. But dig deeper, and you find a burgeoning industry built on health data, often with opaque collection and usage policies. Is this data truly secure? Or is it a goldmine for other entities?
The companies developing these advanced rehabilitation technologies stand to gain immense commercial value. Success stories like Mo Lee's serve as powerful endorsements, attracting investment and new patients. But the patient's data, which drives the technology's refinement, is often the true, uncompensated asset.
We're talking about companies potentially building profiles of human physiological recovery, identifying patterns, and perhaps even predicting outcomes. This kind of predictive health analytics, derived from personal data, has enormous market value, from insurance to pharmaceuticals.
But there's also the governmental angle. In a society where social stability is paramount, access to detailed health metrics, especially for high-profile cases or those involved in public incidents, could be seen as a valuable intelligence asset. Who defines public interest in such scenarios?
Consider the Mirror concert accident itself. It sparked public outrage and calls for accountability. The subsequent rehabilitation, especially involving advanced tech, could be subject to state scrutiny, not just for safety, but potentially to monitor the recovery's trajectory and public sentiment around it.
And the who loses is often the individual's long-term privacy. While Mo Lee's immediate benefit is profound, the data generated throughout his recovery could reside indefinitely in corporate databases, potentially shared, anonymized, or even de-anonymized in ways he never consented to or could foresee.
The question then becomes, in celebrating such inspiring recoveries, are we inadvertently normalizing a new frontier of biometric surveillance, where the very act of healing opens a door to perpetual data collection on our most intimate bodily functions?
This isn't just about MOLI. It's a template for how advanced medical technology, ostensibly designed for good, can become intertwined with broader data-gathering ambitions. The same systems that restore mobility could be adapted to monitor it, or even to flag anomalies for reasons unrelated to health.
And the context of Hong Kong is critical. With an increasingly centralized data infrastructure under Beijing's influence, the potential for sensitive medical data to be integrated into wider social monitoring systems is a very real and alarming possibility.
We've seen how health codes and contact tracing apps, initially for pandemic control, evolved into tools for social control in mainland China. The same foundational principle, collecting health data for one purpose, could easily be expanded when the technological infrastructure is already in place for rehabilitation.
So, while we applaud Mo Lee's courage and the dedication of his medical team, we must also shine a light on the unseen mechanisms at play. The small but precious breakthrough for one individual could represent a significant leap forward for a system capable of unprecedented health surveillance.
The broader power structures at play here involve both global medical technology corporations and state actors. Corporations seek to monetize data and gain market dominance. States, particularly those with authoritarian tendencies, seek to expand their oversight and control over their populace.
And the patient, in their vulnerable state and desperate for recovery, often has little leverage to negotiate the terms of their digital existence within these technologically advanced rehabilitation programs. The focus is on healing, not on privacy policies or data sovereignty.
This creates an environment where personal data, generated through the pursuit of health, becomes a valuable asset for external entities, often without the individual's full informed consent or even awareness of the potential long-term implications for their digital rights.
What we see in Mo Lee's story, inspiring as it is a microcosm of a much larger pattern emerging globally. The convergence of advanced medical technology with pervasive data collection is transforming healthcare into a potential front for surveillance.
Precisely, Alex. The promise of personalized medicine, driven by AI and data analytics, often masks the reality that this personalization relies on unprecedented access to our most private physiological and behavioral data. This isn't just about individual privacy, it's about systemic control.
From fitness trackers monitoring our heart rates to sophisticated diagnostic tools mapping our neural pathways, every device designed to improve our health or extend our lives has the capacity to feed vast data lakes. These lakes are then tapped by corporations and governments alike.
Consider the implications: a future where your health status, your genetic predispositions, your rehabilitation progress, and even your emotional state, as indicated by biometric markers, are continuously monitored, analyzed, and potentially used to make decisions about you, without your direct knowledge or consent.
We're moving from a reactive medical system to a predictive one, where AI attempts to forecast health risks or even behaviors based on this data. While the medical applications sound beneficial, the potential for discriminatory practices or algorithmic bias based on health data is enormous.
And the surveillance aspect isn't limited to health. If the state gains access to granular health data, it can infer mobility, psychological resilience, and even patterns of injury or stress. This transforms medical records from private patient information into potential state intelligence. It's a chilling prospect.
The common thread across these seemingly disparate advancements is the erosion of individual autonomy over one's own bodily data. The very tools meant to empower us in our health journey are simultaneously building incredibly detailed profiles that can be exploited by unseen hands. The breakthroughs we celebrate today in health technology are undeniably remarkable, offering hope where none existed. But we must remain vigilant. We must demand transparency from tech developers and accountability from governments.
Your health data is your most personal information. Understand the terms of service for any device or service that tracks your body. Ask pointed questions about data ownership, encryption, and third-party sharing. Your right to privacy should not be sacrificed on the altar of technological progress.
Support legislation that protects your biometric and health data as vigorously as your financial data. Join organizations advocating for digital rights and privacy. Because if we don't, the lines between healing and monitoring will continue to blur until they disappear entirely.
Thank you for joining us tonight on Truth Report. We'll continue to expose the systems of control, one story at a time. I'm Maya Clarity.
And I'm Alex Truth. Good night, and stay vigilant.